Everybody, I wanted to make a video talking about sanitization and sterilization when you're making cider, and hopefully to give you some information that will help you with the question, should I open my cider during fermentation? I'm gonna have to mosey on over to the other side of the estate into my cellar. Yes, my wine cellar in my estate. It's my basement. So what we have are two examples of cider that are at two different points in their life. This stuff is cider that I started brewing in, I think, March of this year. It is currently the end of July, so it's been going for a long time. It's in bulk aging right now. I had some issues with it. I forgot to add pectic enzyme until after it was done, so it's taken a while to clear. And this is a gallon of the first cider that I've ever made from pressing my own apples, which is very exciting. And it's just some random mix of apples. As you can see, it is fermenting vigorously. This is maybe 24 or 36 hours after pitching the yeast. And I know people are going to ask about this. This is the same juice as that, but I did an open top natural ferment with this, so I don't want to mix the two together because I just want to see how different they taste. So I've got a ton of headspace in this, and we'll talk about why that is a little bit later, but essentially the reason I did that was because I didn't want that to happen. That being this stuff just getting up into the neck and then eventually coming out of the airlock and causing issues. And that didn't happen with this one. I think it only got up to like maybe here, and then it stopped and chilled out. But this isn't a video about headspace. This is a video about sanitization and sterilization. So I was thinking about this, and I ended up loosening this just enough so we can see the gas pressure get redirected out the cap and watch that even out. Now, I'm not taking the cap off. And the reason why is because I don't want any dust or anything else that's just floating around to get inside there. But I did want to try to relieve some of that pressure, or at least the pressure that was being forced up through there, and allow those bubbles to go down a little bit. At least that's what I was hoping would happen. But it got me thinking about it because with this stuff, I was following like beer makers' sterilization techniques, like lab grade everything. Whereas with this is more of a European style, I guess. So like, okay, sanitization, but really I'm not being super crazy about it. And I'm of the opinion that it doesn't really matter quite as much with cider as it does with beer. I was always told that you can just spoil a batch of beer if you look at it wrong. But I really don't think that's the case with this, just because of the acidity and the low pH and all that stuff. So to be continued in part 2.